The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when we are able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must appear inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. If your enemy is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is temperamental, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. If he is taking his ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, separate them. If sovereign and subject are in accord, put division between them. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars and see yourself running with them. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Engage people with what they expect. It is what they are able to discern and confirms their projections. It settles them into predictable patterns of response, occupying their minds while you wait for the extraordinary moment, that which they cannot anticipate. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Thus we may know that there are 5 essentials for victory. 1. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. 2. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. 3. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. 4. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. 5. He will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. It is the person who continues in his self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Opportunities multiply as they are seized. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can, on no account, be neglected. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. There are not more than 5 primary colours, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. There are not more than 5 cardinal tastes, yet combinations of them yield more flavours than can ever be tasted. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. When another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. You should realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you. Know yourself and you will win all battles. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of your opponent's fate. Here is a rule to remember in future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not "this is misfortune," but "to bear this worthily is good fortune." When strong, avoid them. If of high morale, depress them. Seem humble to fill them with conceit. If at ease, exhaust them. If united, separate them. Attack their weaknesses, emerge to their surprise. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbour says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself, to make it just and holy. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Consider that before long you will be nobody and nowhere, nor will any of these things exist that you now see, nor any of those who are now living. For all things are formed by nature to change and be turned and to perish, in order that other things in continuous succession may exist.